Right now, the harrowing account of a witness to a crash involving a semi jackknife near McFarland, shutting down part of a highway. Plus, concerns over the potential closings of two Energizer battery plants in southern Wisconsin. Two communities brace for the possible loss of hundreds of jobs. And ever wondered if your phone is listening in on you? Well, tonight, in a special report, News 3 Now looks into ways you can be sure your private conversations remain private. It's all ahead on News 3 Now at 10. And thanks for joining us tonight. It was a scary scene today near McFarland. A semi-truck overturned near a roundabout. No one was hurt when this truck slid off Highway N, but debris from the truck prompted lane closures in the area. And currently, it's unclear if road conditions played any role in this crash. And tonight, we spoke with a man who witnessed the crash and says he was able to help the driver get out of the truck. Our Nicole Herzog caught up with him this evening.
Some might call it a heroic act, but Dennis Dempsey tells me he was just at the right place at the right time. Dennis Dempsey started his workday today like every other day. He was taking his usual route on Highway N when he saw a semi-truck beginning to slide off the road above him.
He hit the roundabout and he went straight, and when his trailer hit, the roundabout, it bounced in the air and it came down, and then all of a sudden the whole thing started jackknifing.
It was a moment of panic for Dempsey. He was worried the truck would crash into another vehicle. Instead, the truck rolled onto its side.
Oh my gosh, I was praying so hard at that time, and I'm like, he slid probably 60 feet. It happened so fast.
He knew he had to do the right thing, so he told himself to stay calm as he drove up to the roundabout on the truck driver's side.
So I'm just like, can you hear me? Are you in there? Isn't everybody okay? So all of a sudden I seen the driver's side, boom, pop right open.
Dempsey then called 911 and offered the driver a jacket and water as others also scrambled to help. It isn't the first time Dempsey has helped someone in a terrible accident, but he says he doesn't see himself as a hero, just someone who was able to help by staying calm.
I just happened to be there, and it's just natural instinct for a human to help other people.
No one was injured after the crash. The Dane County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene and then worked to overturn the flipped trailer.
Nicole, thank you. Some more snow out there today. It's the expected accumulation this weekend, though, that we're really keeping an eye on, prompting an alert day from our weather team. Let's get a look at our certified most accurate forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Yeah, a little more snow on the way for tomorrow, and then a little more than that on Saturday. Let's start out by taking a look at the time lapse from the WISC-TV Skycam in Madison. You can see some snow showers and flurries this morning, and then as we got into late afternoon, look on the far western horizon, a little bit of clearing out there, and we actually saw a bit of clearing this evening, but clouds are moving back in as a band of snow showers is sweeping through Minnesota, just west of the Twin Cities now, and probably will be here in Madison by about 6 a.m. By about 3:30, it should be passing through the La Crosse area, and there could be some brief drops in visibility as that snow band moves on through. Current temperatures have dropped into the teens where skies have cleared out. To the east, where there's still cloud cover, temperatures are in the 20s. Those temperatures may drop another degree or two and then start rising as we head into the overnight hours, but right now down to 11 degrees in Mount Horeb, 17 in Deerfield, and 13 in Middleton. Look for mostly cloudy skies overnight, snow showers west of Madison toward morning. Low temperature about where we are now, and then temperatures actually rising a bit overnight. And we do have an alert day in the forecast for Saturday and Saturday night for accumulating snow. I'll tell you how much and when it'll arrive in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Gary. An open investigation this evening in rural Green Lake County after a body was pulled from the Fox River. Investigators say they found tracks leading to some broken ice and open water. This is in the town of Princeton. Using an underwater camera, first responders found the body in the river. The person has not been identified. Everyone, including pets, are accounted for tonight after a house caught fire in Sun Prairie this morning. Broke out in a duplex on Manley Road just off Georgia O'Keefe Memorial Highway. Crews say they responded quickly and were able to knock down the fire within 5 minutes of arriving. Damage estimates about $175,000. Around the state in Milwaukee tonight, police say armored truck employees were robbed at gunpoint this morning. Happened on the city's northwest side, right outside a North Shore bank, and more than $100,000 was taken. Nearby, a short time later, police and the FBI did respond to an apartment complex and confirmed it was in relation to that robbery. But so far, no official word if any arrests have been made. Union reps set up outside the Portage Energizer plant today, 1 week after they claimed Energizer is planning to close its facilities in Portage and Fenimore. Tonight, an employee of one of those plants says he is concerned about what might happen to him and also hundreds of others who've worked there for decades. Our Armand Rahman reports. Armand?
Eric, Energizer has not confirmed their plans for the two facilities. Today, I caught up with one Portage employee as he clocked out. He tells me if they did decide to close, the company would be missing the bigger picture of its longtime employees and history in Portage.
Disbelief,
That's what John Jerome felt when he and the rest of the Energizer plant in Portage got a message from corporate that they want to consolidate plants.
All they did tell you is that maybe this plant is going to close?
Not as big as what we're getting because they're consolidating, and England's got more room than we do.
The local Teamsters Union alleges Energizer plans to close their Portage and Fenimore plants and move some operations to a non-union plant in North Carolina and other jobs overseas.
I think Energizer's throwing away a lot of valuable assets here.
Energizer themselves have been vague, still not confirming the fate of the Fenimore and Portage plants. They're the Wisconsin board company's last two in the state.
Once they're closed and Railvac Wisconsin's done, I'll have to find our job somewhere else, but it's kind of not happy having to restart at 58 years old.
Jerome's worked in maintenance at the Portage plant for 34 years.
It'll be hard to find a good paying job like these. They're good paying jobs here.
He says since it opened in the 60s, the plant has been an asset for the rest of the Portage community as well.
But we supply the VA, so we're proud of supplying the Veteran Administration with their batteries and stuff, and that'll be done by a foreign company.
But what hurts most for him is that his roughly 200 coworkers,
they're all top-notch people,
might be out of a job that's powered them through generations.
It's kind of a family plant there. People's parents worked here, and now they work here, and their kids are working here, and all of a sudden, now it's all over with,
When we first reported the union's claims last week, Energizer sent us an unsigned statement which reads, Energizer Holdings is in communication with our colleagues and the union representatives about the future of our Fenimore and Portage facilities in Wisconsin. We will continue to focus on our colleagues, the people closest to this issue and who matter the most as we work toward a final resolution. Again, Energizer still has not confirmed or denied whether they will close the Portage and Fenimore plants.
Armand, thank you. A liberal judge running for the pivotal Wisconsin Supreme Court seat, touting her support for abortion rights in the first two television ads of the race. Milwaukee County Circuit Judge Janet Protasewicz launched the promotional spots today, part of a $700,000 ad buy. She's the first of four candidates to run ads in this race. The winner of the April 4th election will determine whether the court remains under control of conservative justices or flips to a liberal majority. The Justice Department filing a complaint today against the Wisconsin Department of Military Affairs alleging Title 12 discrimination when it offered a woman a lower salary than similarly or less qualified men for that same job. Title 12 is a federal statute that prohibits compensation and other forms of employment discrimination on the basis of sex, race, color, national origin, and religion. A 34-year-old man facing tentative charges after his shooting last night in rural Iowa County. Deputies say a female was taken to the hospital and is still in critical condition tonight. It happened in the town of Wyoming, and investigators say it is an isolated incident. New at 10, an Islamic extremist who killed 8 people with a speeding truck in a 2017 rampage on a popular New York City bike path was convicted today of 28 federal crimes and could face the death penalty. A dozen jurors deliberated about 7 hours over 2 days. Say fellow Saipov was tried in a Manhattan courtroom just a few blocks from where that attack ended. It is often referred to as one of the most scenic streets in the city of Madison. That would be John Nolan Drive, connecting the southwest shore of Lake Monona to the downtown area, and it may soon be getting a major makeover. These photos representing how design teams hope to transform it, an ambitious vision for a reimagined Lake Monona waterfront. The project will redo the waterfront from Olin Park to Law Park, including the area surrounding Monona Terrace. 3 design teams have been working on their designs now for almost 4 months, and tonight finally got the chance to present their plans and ask for some feedback. Those designs feature everything from beaches to boardwalks, waterfront restaurants, amphitheaters. It's all aimed at making the lake more accessible, improving water quality, and preserving its history.
For me, it's just exciting to see that each of them have been so creative and beyond what I would have imagined. It's beyond just putting picnic tables down and hoping people show up. But this is really big, and this is really important to Madison.
So starting today, you will be able to weigh in on the designs in an online survey until it closes on March 23rd. After that, the project's ad hoc committee will make a final recommendation to the Common Council in August. Dane County Regional Airport says it'll soon be adding another direct flight option to our nation's capital. It does already have that direct flight to Reagan National through Delta. The airport announced today it'll be adding a second flight through American Airlines. Flights will start in June. Tickets, though, are already available. NASA says an asteroid will have an uncomfortably close encounter with the Earth tonight, flying by just 2,000 miles above the planet's surface. The asteroid, named 2023 BU, is about the size of a moving truck. It is rapidly moving towards Earth at about 6 miles a second. An amateur astronomer discovered it last Saturday. NASA is confident it will miss the Earth but come closer than almost any near-Earth object ever recorded. Check this out. A Japanese telescope camera captured this glowing spiral in the sky over Hawaii. Researchers for the Subaru telescope noted on Twitter it seems to be related to the recent launch of a new SpaceX satellite. One expert says this usually occurs when part of a satellite dumps fuel or generates a trail of exhaust while rotating. Similar events have also been previously spotted. We want to pass along an important programming note. CBS is carrying live coverage of the PGA Farmers Insurance Golf Tournament tomorrow afternoon. So that'll start at 4 o'clock. That means live at 4, News 3 Now at 5 and 6 will all be shifted over to our sister station, Television Wisconsin. And those newscasts will also stream live at channel3000.com and also on our streaming platform, Channel 3000 Plus. Still ahead tonight, your updated forecast, including a closer look at this weekend's Alert Day. But first, a News 3 Now special report. Keeping your conversations private, the steps you can take to make sure your phone isn't listening to you.
Pick and Save Fresh Perks, it's easy to get lower than low prices for the win. Earn fuel points on every purchase and save up to $1 a gallon at the pump. With Pick and Save fuel points, all you do is win big savings. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
When our daughter and her kids moved in with us, our bargain detergent couldn't keep up.
Turns out it's mostly water.
So we switched back to Tide. One wash, stains are gone.
Don't pay for water. Pay for clean. It's gotta be Tide.
Don't miss the new Lake Home and Cabin Show, January 27 through 29 at the Alliant Energy Center. New products and fresh ideas. You'll find everything for your getaway lifestyle at the Lake Home and Cabin Show, January 27 through 29, Alliant Energy Center.
DePaco Credit Union protects your well-being, supports you through life's many surprises. Because when our members love life, it makes a brighter community for all. DePaco can help you be well.
We asked people to give their honest feedback on how wrinkles around their eye area and under-eye puffiness looked after trying Tint and Tighten for the first time.
So with foundation, normally it just kind of cover up and conceal things, but with Tint and Tighten, it actually changes the way the skin looks. The lines are actually gone, so you don't get any of that buildup within them and the creases that you normally would see when you wear foundation.
Tint and Tighten shrinks under-eye puffiness, smooths out wrinkles and fine lines around the eye area, and provides tinted coverage to hide dark circles and skin imperfections, making you look fresh and younger. And since Tint and Tighten works in 10 minutes and lasts up to 8 hours, you can look your best without getting injections or fillers. Get beautiful, lightweight, tinted coverage, plus that smoother, younger, wrinkle-free look from years past in 10 minutes. A look that will make you feel beautiful and confident. Try it this new year for only $19.95, plus get free shipping and handling. Visit tintandtighten.com or call the number on your screen.
With the Pick and Save app, no matter where you order free pickup, you get the same great deals as you get in our stores. So start your cart today. Wherever. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show, my friend and Idol alum, Catherine McPhee Foster.
Wow, I could get used to this.
Plus, Samara Joy is singing for us.
Guess who I saw? On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. IBM has become the latest tech giant to slash thousands of jobs. The company plans to eliminate some 3,900 positions. That's 1.5% of its global workforce. IBM says the cuts are related to the previously announced spin-off and sale of 2 business units. Southwest Airlines testing software fixes developed after its Christmas travel meltdown. The airline choosing to upgrade its current crew scheduling software rather than replacing the entire system. The airline and its employees have said that system left Southwest unable to recover from winter storms on some of the busiest travel days of the year. The airline canceled nearly 17,000 flights between December 21st and the 29th. Well, have you ever seen ads that seem tailored to your private conversations and wondered, is my phone listening to me? Well, our Braden Ross spoke with a cybersecurity expert to answer that question and show you ways to protect yourself and your privacy.
Hey Siri, is my phone listening to me?
It's an experience almost anyone with a smartphone can relate to. You're talking with a friend about a product you want to buy. Then you open your favorite social media app and see an ad for that very same thing. So does this mean your phone is listening to you, or is there a different explanation?
The short answer is yes, they are. And usually it's to give you the services that you want to use every day.
Information security manager at Madison College, Jesse LeGroux, says if you let it, your phone is only typically listening for keywords like Hey Siri or Alexa that trigger data collection.
They're listening for keywords so that they can fulfill our desires or what we're asking of them.
But targeted ads that seem like they come from your private conversations are likely popping up for a different reason. I did my own experiment.
I think I want to buy a new camera.
For the last 5 days, I talked to my phone about cameras, something I've never searched before.
Digital camera, film camera, Polaroid camera.
Then I scrolled through my social media apps and nothing about cameras. But then I spent 10 minutes searching for rain boots, something else I've never searched for. After 5 minutes of scrolling on Instagram, I saw 20 ads for boots. LeGroux says this is because it's keeping track of you in other ways, like your Google searches and clicks.
That's really the question everyone kind of needs to ask themselves. If somebody knew your profile and exactly all of these data points, would you have a concern? And if so, it might be worth thinking about removing that risk.
He says there are things you can do to keep your phone from collecting this data and using your camera or microphone when you don't want it to. Here's what to do.
If you don't need it, delete it. Pay attention to the permissions that they're asking for. And if you don't think it needs it, disable that, or maybe don't install the application.
So turning off Siri, going through settings to turn off microphone access. That's the best way to ensure your private conversations stay private. For News 3 Now, I'm Braden Ross.
And head to channel3000.com for more steps you can take to protect your privacy. Check this out. This is up in Viroqua in Vernon County outside of the police station. It was captured last week and then posted online with a caption that reads, Officer Carter Jameson hopes you have a safe and uneventful evening with the forecast, the winter storm in the forecast. So, yeah, we've all been there, right? We've got more snow coming as well with an alert day in the forecast. Gary joins us now with more on that. Gary?
Yeah, not a big winter storm, but it'll be impactful, certainly, for Saturday. Let's start out by taking a look at that alert day in detail. So we've added that to the forecast to give you kind of a heads up for what's coming for Saturday. Right now, we're thinking about a 1 to 5 inch snowfall. Heaviest amounts down toward the Illinois state line. The lighter amounts up toward Wisconsin Dells. Here in Madison, probably somewhere between 2, 3, maybe 4 inches, depending on the exact path of the storm. But we feel pretty confident the heaviest snow will be south of Madison, the lighter amounts north of Madison. But in the short term, we have a band of snow showers that will be coming through tomorrow that's not part of that system. That is racing across Minnesota with some strong winds and also some brief heavy bursts of snow. You can see on future track that area of snow moving southeastward pretty rapidly. So it's just west of Madison by 6 a.m., sweeping on through during the morning hours, but by afternoon heads off to the east. Then the wind shift to the northwest and those temperatures drop off. And then we're looking at the cold air in place for the next system, which moves in on Saturday. This is I literally am seeing this now for the first time. It looks like the snow here on this computer model update is a little farther to the north. So if that's the case, we might have to bump the totals up in Madison a little bit and areas to the north, but everything should be winding down during the evening hours, and by late Saturday night, we're down to just some scattered flurries. For tomorrow's snow, less than an inch. But again, there could be some brief heavier bursts of snow and also some strong winds. Notice the predicted wind gusts around 230, somewhere in the neighborhood of about 30 to 40 miles per hour for a short period of time, and that could cause visibilities to drop pretty quickly. The snowfall potential for Saturday, again, the thinking is 3 to 6 inches of snow south of Madison, 1 to 3 inches north. If the very latest computer model forecasts are correct, we might have to shift this further north by a county or so. So again, we'll keep an eye on that. But after the snow is gone, we'll look for much colder weather, high temperatures next week, mainly in the lower to middle teens. The good news is by the end of the week and into the weekend, temperatures start to get at least back closer to normal. So as we check out our forecast for tomorrow, we'll see a burst of some snow showers or flurries. It'll be windy, high temperature 32. And again, we could see up to an inch of snow accumulation, but the blowing snow could be a bigger issue than anything else. Planning your day for tomorrow, high 32 Madison, 34 in Janesville, 30 in Lone Rock. Notice the cold air reaches western Wisconsin earlier in the day. Future track beginning early tomorrow morning. Again, the snow showers coming in 6 a.m. out toward Lone Rock, Mineral Point, Platteville, and then by 10 a.m. pretty much most of southern Wisconsin seeing some snow showers. Those move off to the east by about 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're just dealing with cold air for tomorrow night. And then Saturday, here comes that next system. And again, this very latest computer model has the area of snow a little farther to the north, so we might have to bump up the totals by an inch or so across most of the area, but everything should be winding down by Saturday night, and then we're just down to some flurries. Again, tomorrow less than an inch, but again, we may have to shift this northward. Madison might be more 3 or 4 inch snowfall if the latest computer model forecast is correct. 7 to 10 day forecast, temperatures cold for next week, but the good news is no systems really to bring any accumulating snow. We're just looking at a couple of flurries, if anything, and temperatures should start to rebound by next weekend.
And coming up in sports, the Bucks were off tonight, but Giannis still made franchise history. What the two-time MVP did to put his name in the record books, that's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
A prosecutor, now Circuit Court Judge Janet Protasewicz.
On the Supreme Court, I'll be a common sense judge. I'll protect public safety. I believe in a woman's freedom to make her own decision on abortion. It's time for a change.
Give it to me! With Downy Infusions, let the scent set the mood. Feel the difference with Downy.
The Madison Camper and RV Show is back. Experience the great outdoors at the Alliant Energy Center Friday through Sunday, February 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
DePaco Credit Union protects your well-being, supports you through life's many surprises. Because when our members love life, it makes a brighter community for all. DePaco can help you be well.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Wisconsin. It's easy to take for granted how we warm up. But what if you couldn't warm up so easily? For many, it's a reality they can't ignore. Working families, elderly, disabled, and veterans struggling to keep their heat and power on in the dangerous cold of winter. If you or someone you know needs a hand up, our energy, water, and emergency rental assistance providers are working together to keep you safe in your home. No one deserves to suffer when we can help each other.
I want to ride this pony.
but I suffer from low E.
Millions of people are suffering from low energy, commonly known as low E.
With my low E, I can never finish this trending dance.
Low E has hurt my performance in the bedroom. I haven't been able to make the bed in years. Now there's hope.
Planet Fitness replaces low E with Big E, which keeps you energized and glowing all day. Simply join through the free PF app. $1 down, $10 a month, cancel anytime. Deal ends January 31st.
That's my boy.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
I'm voting for Judge Janet Protasewicz for Supreme Court.
She believes in our freedom to make our own decisions when it comes to abortion.
Extremists want to ban abortion,
even in cases of rape and the health of the mother.
Judge Janet Protasewicz is the change Wisconsin needs.
For the 7th straight year, Giannis is an NBA All-Star. The Milwaukee big man was named a starter for this year's game, and because he got the most fan votes in the Eastern Conference, he's once again a captain. Giannis also made some history, passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most All-Star selections in Bucks franchise history. The All-Star reserves will be announced next Thursday. The game is set for February 19th. High school girls hoops, Verona hosting Beaver Dam in a non-conference battle. And as expected, this was a slugfest. Gabby Wilkie banks it home for 2 of her 13 points to make it a 1-point game. But the Wildcats always had an answer. Taylor Stremlow hits Paige Lamb down low, and she goes to work. 10 first-half points for her. She finished with 14. Verona goes on to win 48-42. On the boys' side, Wisconsin Dells taking on Wautoma with the top spot in the South Central Conference on the line. Chiefs down 1, but not for long. Taylor Netter dials one up from deep to put the Dells up 2, and their lead would grow. Later in the first half, it's Jared Nevar spinning and winning on the baseline. The Dells go on to win 79-57 and sit alone at the top of the SEC. Sugar River Wrestling is fresh off a Capital South Dual Championship, but winning titles isn't the only reason Peter Swenson's part of the program. His why has 3 parts, and it's something he and his Raiders take to heart. Keep it tight to your body. Before his team steps out onto the mat, nice job. Peter Swenson offers up a reminder.
Before every single practice and every single tournament, he has his piece of paper, and he'll read one inspirational quote.
It's a grueling sport. So helping maintain a focus of, why we're here. Sugar River's why? Maybe it's the ride to practice. Is a 3-part answer. To work hard. Fast pace now, fast pace. To help each other out. Driving. And to have fun. Time. The first part is easy.
We got to put in the work to go places, and that's what we want to do as a team.
And the Raiders know they need each other. It is an individual sport when you're out on the mat, but during the practice times, we can really help each other out by asking the most out of each other. As far as the fun, Swenson's got that covered. Very good, very good, very good.
Makes a lot of jokes. Not always the greatest jokes, but...
Yeah. I think once you get to a certain age, they just kick in. And his why minute go is a combination of all 3.
He's always making sure people are going to be able to achieve what they're capable of doing. And he's one of the people that are like, I want you to do the best that you can through your whole entire life. How you feeling? Swenson works hard to help his team succeed in life. Getting them better? If they can take something away from this chapter to help them be successful later on, I think that's a great calling that I'm so grateful that I'm in an opportunity to help somebody out with that. And that's the fun part. Here's that position we just worked on. Where do we go? We're back after this.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
I became an orthopedic surgeon for a lot of reasons.
For a lot of reasons.
To help you take walks again. To ease your pain.
To rebuild your strength.
And at every step along the way,
we take the time to answer all your questions.
We're here because we care.
We care about you.
You.
They care about me.
Sauk Prairie Healthcare Orthopedics, now offering robotic-assisted knee replacement.
Get fresh whole chicken for just 99 cents a pound during Hy-Vee's 99-cent sale this Friday through Sunday. Get products for just 99 cents, like a 12-pack of Marichon ramen noodles, Hy-Vee potato chips, Lunchables, P3, and Hy-Vee cereal for just 99 cents each. Plus, get Honeycrisp apples for just 99 cents a pound while supplies last. Don't miss Hy-Vee's 99-cent sale this Friday through Sunday.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, and in light of the recent events, your continued support means everything to myself and my employees. To thank you, we're having the biggest sale ever on all MyPillow bedding. Get MyPillow bed sheets for as low as $29.98. A set of pillowcases for only $9.98. In this economy, instead of buying a new bed, rejuvenate your bed with a MyPillow mattress topper for as low as $99.99. We also have blankets in a variety of sizes, colors, and styles, like plush, waffle, or gossamer, for as low as $29.98. We even have pet blankets from small size to the ones for your car. Get huge discounts on duvets, quilts, down comforters, and so much more. So go to MyPillow.com or call that number on your screen. Use your promo code and you'll get huge discounts on all MyPillow bedding, including MyPillow bed sheets for as low as $29.98. Get all your shopping in while quantities last. Please order now.
Get an Escape, Edge, or Explorer SUV with 0% APR financing for 36 months, only at your Wisconsin and UP4 dealers.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show is coming this weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison. Rows and rows of spas, hot tubs, and swim spas. The largest display in the state. Save up to 60% on all in-stock models. This weekend only at the arena at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison.
Join me in the 608 weekdays on News 3 Now this morning.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Finally, tonight, check it out. Newly released security video shows a man in Maryland stealing a giant statue of a gorilla. Police in Kensington say the theft happened in the middle of the night at an antique store. You can see the man cut the cable attached to the building and then proceeds to load that gorilla onto the bed of his truck and drove away. The owner said the statue, which is named Murphy, had already been sold but still needed to be shipped to a hotel in Africa, and a reward of up to $10,000 is now being offered for information as to this theft.
And what are you going to do with it?
I don't know. Who's going to sell it to? Probably not a big market for those out there.
We put it outside, it'll be covered in snow during the day.
We've got snow coming, right?
Yeah, a couple rounds of snow. Right now, some snow across Minnesota. That'll be in here early tomorrow morning. You can see 6-hour future track radar already bringing it into our western viewing area by about 4 tomorrow morning. Here in Madison, probably around 6. Temperatures are dropping tonight, but they'll actually rise toward morning. Here in Dane County, they're in the lower teens, but expect them to be back around 20 by early tomorrow morning.
All right, Gary, thanks. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10. Have a good night.